You won't believe what happened the night I met him. The stranger with eyes like burning coals who whispered secrets that made my skin crawl with excitement. I was just a normal girl, sitting alone in a quiet coffee shop, sipping my hot drink under dim lights. The rain outside tapped on the windows like fingers trying to get in. Then he appeared. He slid into the chair across from me without asking. His voice was low and smooth, like honey mixed with danger. "I know what you really want," he said, leaning close, "and I can give it to you." My heart pounded hard in my chest. I should have left right then, but I didn't. I stayed, and that choice pulled me into a dark world of lies, love, and blood that I could never escape. Let me start from the beginning so you understand how it all went wrong. My name is Emma. I live in a small apartment in the city, working a boring job at a bookstore. Days were the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, sleep. No excitement, no real friends, just me and my thoughts. That night, I went to the coffee shop to read a book and forget my lonely life. The place was almost empty, just the smell of fresh coffee and soft music playing. Then he walked in, tall with dark hair that fell over his forehead and a black coat that made him look mysterious. He didn't order anything. He just stared at me from across the room, his eyes locked on mine like he knew all my secrets. When he sat down, I froze. "Who are you?" I asked, my voice shaky. He smiled, showing perfect white teeth. "Call me Alex," he said. "I've seen you around. You look like someone who needs a little adventure." Adventure? That word hit me hard. My life was so plain. I wanted something more. We talked for what felt like minutes, but it was hours. He told me stories about traveling the world, seeing places I'd only dreamed of. He made me laugh. He made me feel special. But there was something off. His eyes would flick to the door sometimes, like he was watching for someone. I ignored it. Stupid me. By closing time, the coffee shop owner kicked us out. The rain had stopped, but the streets were wet and shiny under the streetlights. "Come with me," Alex said, holding out his hand. I took it. His grip was strong and warm. We walked to his car, a sleek black one parked nearby. He drove me to his place, a big loft apartment high up in a fancy building. Inside, it was like a movie set. Red velvet curtains hung from the windows, blocking out the city lights. Candles burned everywhere, casting shadows that danced on the walls. Soft music played from hidden speakers. He poured me a glass of red wine, the color deep like blood. We sat on a soft couch, talking more. His hand brushed mine, sending sparks up my arm. Then he leaned in and kissed me. It was gentle at first, then full of hunger. I melted into it. No one had ever kissed me like that. Clothes came off slowly, piece by piece. His skin was smooth, but I noticed scars, thin lines on his back like from old fights. "What happened?" I whispered. He pulled away a bit, his face serious. "Old mistakes," he said. "I had a bad past, an ex-girlfriend who hurt me deep." He told me about her. Her name was Lily. They were in love, but she disappeared after a big fight. Police looked for her, but nothing. No body, no clues. "I think she ran away," he said, but his voice cracked. I felt sorry for him. I held him close, and we fell into bed together. That night was magic. Passion, like fire, bodies moving as one. But in the quiet after, I saw a drop of red on the sheets. Wine or something else? I pushed the thought away. The next morning, I woke up alone. Alex was gone, but he left a note. "Had to run out. Breakfast in the kitchen. See you soon." I smiled, feeling happy for the first time in years. There were fresh eggs, toast, and coffee waiting, and on the table a single red rose, crimson petals, soft and perfect. I went home that day, but my mind was on him. We texted all afternoon, sweet messages, funny jokes. That evening, he picked me up again. We went to dinner at a hidden restaurant, the kind with low lights and secret menus. He ordered for us steak rare, red wine again. "To new beginnings," he toasted. I clinked my glass with his. But as days passed, little things started to bother me. We'd meet every night, but Alex never talked about his job. "It's boring," he'd say. "Import stuff." Sometimes he'd vanish for hours during our dates, saying work call. When he came back, his clothes smelled like smoke, and once I saw a scratch on his hand. "Cut myself shaving," he laughed. I believed him. Why not? Love makes you blind. Then the roses started showing up everywhere. One on my pillow when I woke up. How did he get in my apartment? Another at my work desk. Petals scattered like warnings. Romantic, I told myself. But deep down, fear crept in. One night, after we made love in his loft, I couldn't sleep. Alex was out cold beside me. I slipped out of bed and snooped around. His phone was on the nightstand, unlocked. I scrolled through messages. Strange ones. "Meet at warehouse, midnight, bring the package. Don't tell her." Her? Me? My hands shook. I put the phone down and went back to bed, pretending nothing happened. But the next day, I followed him. He left his place in the afternoon, driving to an old part of town. I parked far away and watched. He went into a rusty warehouse, the door creaking shut behind him. I sneaked closer, peeking through a dirty window. Inside, dim lights showed Alex talking to a woman. She had long, fiery red hair, just like he described Lily's. They argued, voices low but angry. She handed him something, a small bag. Money? Drugs? I couldn't tell. My heart sank. Was he cheating? Or was this his ex who wasn't really gone? I ran back to my car, tears blurring my eyes. That night when he came over, I exploded. "Who is she?" I yelled, throwing a pillow at him. He caught it, his face calm. "What are you talking about?" I told him everything. The phone, the warehouse. He sighed, sitting me down. "Okay, the truth," he said. "That woman is my sister, Sarah. We're in trouble. I used to be a con artist, stole money from bad people. Now they're after us. She's helping me hide." His words hit like a punch. A con artist? Faked deaths? It sounded crazy, but his eyes begged me to believe. "I love you, Emma," he whispered. "Don't leave." I forgave him, just like that. The danger excited me. We kissed, harder than ever, falling into bed again. Sheets tangled, bodies slick with sweat, wine spilled, staining everything red. Or was it blood from a small cut on his arm? I didn't care. I was lost in him. Weeks flew by in a blur. We spent every moment together. Walks in the park, late-night drives, secrets shared under stars. But the weird stuff kept happening. More roses, strange calls at odd hours. Once, I found a photo in his wallet, me, sleeping in my bed. "When did you take this?" I asked. He shrugged. "You looked beautiful." Creepy, but I let it go. Then, one rainy afternoon, I searched his drawer while he showered. Under clothes, I found a note, handwritten, "She's next." Make it look like an accident. Below it, my name, Emma, and a date, tomorrow. Panic exploded in my chest. Kill me? Why? For money? Because I knew too much? I grabbed a kitchen knife, sharp and cold, hid in the closet, waiting. Hours passed. Door opened, footsteps. Alex called my name. I jumped out, stabbing wild. The blade sank into his chest. Blood sprayed, hot and crimson, soaking us both. He gasped, falling to his knees, eyes wide with shock. Then, he smiled. "Finally," he whispered, blood bubbling from his lips. "You understand." Understand what? His body slumped, lifeless. I dropped the knife, hands shaking, blood everywhere, on the floor, on me. Sirens wailed far away, getting closer. Who called the police? I hadn't. The door creaked open behind me. I spun around. There she was, the woman from the warehouse. "Sarah?" "Sister," Sarah said softly. Her eyes matched mine, her hair like a mirror of my own if it was dyed red. "What have you done?" Sarah asked with accusation in her voice. "Who are you really?" Emma asked, confused. She smiled sadly. "Emma, don't you remember? We were separated as kids, adopted apart. Alex, he was our brother. He found us both. But he was sick, twisted, planning to kill you for the family money. I tried to warn you." Sarah pleaded. "Lies? Truth?" The sirens grew louder. She reached for me. Was she the real killer? Or was I? "Open up!" the police shouted. "Stay back!" Emma cried out, desperate. We fought, rolling on the floor, slick with blood. A shot rang out, the door bursting open. Cops rushed in, guns drawn. "Freeze!" the police commanded. "This isn't over. There's more you don't know," Sarah said ominously. "There's more you don't know." "What more?" As they cuffed me, her body vanished in the crowd. Wait, was she even real? Or was I losing my mind? Blood stains on my hands, hiding the biggest secret of all.
Have you ever lived behind closed doors like this? I await your thoughts in the comments, and your voice may help someone else find their freedom.